After the absence of 7 years, she returned to New York to receive an award for Anastasia. Despite the intense questioning by the press, my mother had no apologies.
Miss Bergman, did you have any criticism of the way the press in general handled the story of your life in the past year?
Oh, sure, I had some criticism of it, because I think the person has to have a private life, but I also know that if you choose being an actress, you have to take both sides of the coin. So, there it is.
Looking back on it, do you have any regrets about anything that you've done in the last few years, Miss Bergman?
No, I have no regrets at all. I regret the things I didn't do. Not what I did.
Such as some of those?
No, I think my life has been wonderful because I have done what I felt like. I have never. I was given courage, and I was given a sense of adventure, and that has carried me along. And then also with a sense of humor and a little bit of common sense, it has been a very rich life.
My mother asked me not to visit her in New York, but suggested that I fly to Paris the following summer. I was 18 then and could make my own decisions. Afterwards, we went to Italy, and that summer, my mother had all her children with her for the first time. I enjoyed the idea of having this big kind of family that would be all together with lots of half-siblings, and that we could all get together. And, we really could.
And Pierre came and became incredibly fond of my father and lived with us. And to us, it was fantastic because we were very Italian kids, America was still very far in the 50s when we grew up. And to have this fantastic American sister, blonde, wearing pants, that was a big deal in Italy in the 50s. Doing sports, horseback riding, skiing. I showed her off like crazy at school.
Although it's wonderful to have a parent around, you can be raised without having a parent around every minute. You realize later. I think all of us children realized the things she had to contend with. The forces in her life, the call to perform, her need to be in a contented family, which was on the set. I remember when she used to come to Italy, when I was living in Italy there. She would come from France to see how things were going on, and she would come in, and of course, when you've been away and you come home, the people who are there say, oh, this is broken and that's broken.